She thought he was the janitor, but the man fixing the copier was the Millionaire CEO in disguise. The office copier had jammed again, spitting out half-burned paper and angry error codes. It was Friday evening, and most of the staff had gone home. Only Claire remained, trying desperately to finish the quarterly reports before the deadline. With a sigh, she knelt by the machine and muttered, "Great, another night ruined because of this thing." A voice behind her said, "Need a hand?" She turned to see a tall man in worn jeans and a gray t-shirt rolling up his sleeves. He had a toolbox slung over one shoulder. "Oh, thank God," Claire said. "Maintenance finally sent someone. The copier's completely dead. If I don't get these reports printed, my manager will skin me alive." The man smiled faintly. "Let's see what we can do." For the next 10 minutes, he worked silently, pulling the machine apart with surprising precision. Claire noticed his hands calloused, but steady, as if he'd done this 1,000 times. "So," she said, trying to make conversation, "you must be new. I don't think I've seen you around before." "Just visiting," he replied. "Thought I'd see how things run around here." The machine whirred back to life with a clean ding. He closed the panel and handed her the first warm sheet. "You saved me," Claire said, genuinely relieved. "You know, most of the execs upstairs wouldn't last a second down here. They don't even notice us until something goes wrong." He chuckled, an amused, quiet sound. "You think so?" "I know so," she said. "Whoever runs this company probably hasn't touched a copier in his life." The man wiped his hands on a cloth, his eyes glinting. "Maybe he should." He extended his hand. "I'm Ethan Ward." Claire froze. Ethan Ward, Ethan Ward. The name was everywhere. Forbes covers, business magazines, company emails. He was the self-made millionaire who had built the entire corporation from scratch. She stammered. "The CEO," he finished, smiling. "But tonight, I was just the guy fixing your copier." Her face turned crimson. I didn't mean what I said about." He raised a hand, still smiling. "Don't apologize. You told the truth. That's exactly why I do this sometimes. Disguise myself, walk the floors, fix what's broken, not just the machines, but the system. I can't see the real problems from the corner office." Claire stared, speechless, as he packed up his toolbox. "Oh, and Claire," he said, glancing at the freshly printed reports. "Monday morning, I want to hear your ideas on how we can make life easier for you and the rest of the team. Consider this a direct invitation." With that, the janitor walked away, leaving her holding the reports and a secret that would change her career forever. Claire Harper rubbed her temples and stared at the blinking red light on the office copier. It was 8:47 p.m., long after everyone had left for the weekend. Her manager had dumped the last-minute reports on her desk at 5:30 with a curt, "Need this on my desk Monday." The copier whined and spit out a crumpled piece of paper. Claire groaned. Perfect. Just perfect. She kicked the bottom of the machine lightly. "You pick now to die on me." A voice came from behind her. "Careful, that thing's expensive." Claire spun around. A man stood there in faded jeans and a plain gray t-shirt, a toolbox hanging loosely in his hand. His hair was slightly tousled, and there was grease on his fingers. "Oh, maintenance. Thank God," she said, stepping back. "This copier is officially trying to ruin my life." He smirked. "Let's see if we can save your life then." Claire watched as he knelt and opened the side panel. His movements were calm and methodical, the kind of confidence that comes from knowing exactly what you're doing. "You're good at that," she said. "I've had practice," he replied. "Are you new?" "I've been here 3 years and I don't think I've ever seen you." "Just visiting," he said casually. Claire sighed and sat on the edge of the desk. "You know, it's kind of funny. The people upstairs wouldn't even notice this copier's broken. They don't notice much down here at all. Is that right?" "Yeah," she said. "To them, we're just the little people who make the machine run." Whoever owns this place probably hasn't set foot on this floor in years, let alone fixed a copier. The man glanced at her, and there was a glint in his eye she couldn't quite read. Maybe he should. He pulled a jammed sheet free, clicked the panel shut, and hit a button. The machine hummed to life, smoothly feeding the first clean sheet. Claire exhaled in relief. "You're officially my hero." He wiped his hands on a cloth and extended one to her. "Ethan Ward." Claire froze. Her heart dropped into her stomach. "No way. Wait. Ethan Ward," she stuttered. "That's me. As in, the CEO. The Ethan Ward. The one and only." His smile was calm, amused at her shock. Claire's face turned scarlet. "Oh my God. I thought you were a janitor," he finished for her. Yes. I didn't mean it." Like he raised a hand, stopping her flustered rambling. "Don't apologize. You said something I needed to hear. If the people running this company can't see what's happening on this floor, that's a problem. That's why I do this sometimes." "Do what?" "Disguise myself. Walk the floors. Fix what's broken. It's the only way to really understand the company I built." Claire was speechless. Ethan glanced at her stack of reports. "Monday morning, come to the top floor. Bring your ideas about how to make things better for the team down here. Consider this a personal invitation." He grabbed his toolbox and started walking away, but paused at the door. "Oh, and Claire, why, yes, never underestimate the guy fixing the copier." With that, he was gone, leaving her alone in the quiet office, holding freshly printed reports and the opportunity of a lifetime.